Hi, this is Murray from Second Time Tech, and today we're going to have a little discussion on audio. And it's mostly going to be about what I use for audio in my studio and the reason why I use it. My microphone is a newer NW7000, and the specs on it are signal to noise ratio of 78 dB, frequency response of 20 Hz to 18 kilohertz. Doesn't say like if it's 1 dB or 3 dB. Most of the time it's 3 dB, so it's within the 3 dB range of one another, most likely. And the self noise is 16 dBA. I will explain what the A means in a bit. Now, my microphone is connected, of course, to my mixer. My mixer is a Behringer X1204 USB. And I changed mixers quite a few times. If you look back at my old videos, and you'll see that I changed them a bunch of times. And this is the one I ended up with. And the reason why I ended up with it is because I've got a cheap microphone. So I don't need an expensive mixer. What I need is what I got. And what this mixer has is the older, well, I guess 12-year-old Zenny preamps now, not the new Midas ones from Behringer. But they're fine for what I want because I've got a cheap microphone. And the Zenny preamp frequency response is 10 Hz to 150 kilohertz. That sure beats my microphone, and that's at a 1 dB. Now the gain on it is plus 10 to plus 60 dB. Well, my noise floor is minus 53 dB. That's what I set it at. So I can easily go over that. No problem. Signal noise ratio, 110 dB or 112 dB A-weighted. Signal noise ratio is 78 dB on my microphone. It's way better than that. Total harmonic distortion on the mixer, 0.005%. Wow, that's low. And 0.004% if it's A-weighted. The DAC in it is which is the USB interface, is a 16-bit, and it's 48 kilohertz sampling rate. Now basically what A-weighted means is they adjust the low frequency signals because the human ear is not sensitive to them. So I guess it gives a truer representation of what you can hear, and it makes the numbers look better. Now, the mixer output at the mains set to 0 dB, and the faders or the mains set at 0 dB. You get an output of 82.5 dB or 85 dB A-weighted. Now, you don't have to get a mixer that is expensive as what I have. They have much less expensive mixers that use exactly the same preamps, and they have the phantom power in them. And that is the Q802 USB and the Q1003 USB. And they also have the 48 volts phantom power on them too. And I think the 802 is around $80 Canadian, and the 1002 is $120 Canadian. So if you've got a cheap or inexpensive microphone, that's all you need. You don't have to go to an expensive audio interface. If you go up to about a $70 to $120 Canadian microphone, you're still good enough with this stuff. You don't need to get an expensive audio interface. But if you're going higher than that, like say one of the Rode NT1 studio microphones, $299 Canadian, then I would buy an audio interface because you've got a much better microphone. The Behringer UMC 404 HD or the UMC 204 HD. Those are the two Behringers that I would suggest. Or you can go with what a lot of people go with, Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 Gen 2. It's got two microphone inputs. The UMC 204 HD has two microphone inputs. $117, $118 for the Behringer, the 204, and the 2i2, $209. The reason why they're better is because they have better DACs in them. They're 24-bit DACs, not 16s, and they go up to 192 kilohertz sampling rate, not 48 kilohertz sampling rate. So, better microphone, better DAC, better preamps. Use an audio interface. Makes sense. Now, basically, to tell you what I use, I will go through and tell you about the stuff that I have on Amazon Canada. And prices are in Canadian. So, I have the newer NW7000 professional studio condenser microphone and adjustable suspension scissor arm stand with shock mount, pop filter, and table mount clamp kit for broadcasting and sound recording. $49.99. It's good, but it's not great. It comes with the stand and the pop filter and everything, so it's wonderful. The mixer that I have is a Behringer X1204 USB Premium 12 input mixer. $241.39. But it has 4 microphone inputs. It has faders, not potentiometers. And it has mute switches. And that's what I want. Faders and mute switches. So I paid extra to get faders and mute switches because it was driving me nuts with the pads on the audio interfaces that only go about 30 dB. And I know that you can hear something 30 dB lower than what your voice is because it goes in the background. One of my videos that I did, I think it was on the 4-channel recording with the Behringer UMC 404 HD. I have music playing in the background at minus 33 dB, and the loudest noise that I have coming out of my video at any time is minus 3. So that is a 30 dB pad. So that goes down 30 dB. So if I click that in and I have all my microphones turned on and I just have a pad to put on it, any other noise that's in the room will be at minus 33 dB, and then you'll hear it in the background. That's why I don't like them. I have a mute button. I hit mute, you don't hear nothing. Now, one thing that I just got recently is my microphone stand that I have now, and it's an Onstage MS7701 tripod boom microphone stand sitting right there, and the microphone's right up there, and it is great. I don't have that arm sitting right over here and trying to talk into it with the side of my mouth. It's there. It's sort of semi-pointed at my mouth. I got to get a better microphone, but not an expensive one, just a better one that's made like a shotgun microphone so that it picks up more of my voice. I don't know if I said $29.99 or not, but that's what it was, Canadian. Now, for if you have a better microphone, like the Rode, the Behringer UMC 402 HD with the Midas preamps and the 24-bit DAC, 192 kilohertz sampling rate, $117.58. That is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 Gen 2 USB. $209. Over $90 more. Put it towards your microphone. Especially if you get the Rode NT1 kit, large diaphragm condenser microphone. $299. Get the Behringer 204 HD. And then the microphone will be the equivalent of costing you $207. Now, the microphones that I was talking about that I was going to get, it comes in two. Like there's like, they call them stereo pair. But you get two microphones. And they are shotgun microphones. And shotgun microphones, it's like a pin kind of thing like this. And when you're talking, the microphone picks it up right at the end. So you aim it for your mouth like this. So my microphone stands there. So if I aim it for my mouth, like up higher though, and aim it like that, it's going to pick up more of my voice than that microphone will. So therefore, it will sound better, less noise, all that sort of good stuff. You get two of them. I only need one, but I get two of them. $142.98 Canadian. I think that's an awesome price for that. It's only 70-some bucks each. Well, that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, thumbs up. Didn't like the video, thumbs down. If you like the content and want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want notifications, you have to click the bell and allow the notifications, otherwise you won't get them. I do want to wish everybody a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching and listening.